it's Ashley with PittMoss, and this year we have put together a beautiful holiday planter for you to enjoy during these winter months. Even though summer's over, that does not mean you can't have flowers in your home. So we have a beautiful copper pot. It's 10-inch in diameter, and we're going to fill this with some bulbs that we've curated from our friends at Quality Gardens. And there's some really beautiful high quality bulbs. We have two types to put together a pretty floral display. We'll put together a display of our own. Feel free to get creative though and plant them however you wish. Each planter is going to come with one red amaryllis bulb and 6 white paper white bulbs. So we have an amaryllis bulb, and this is a tropical looking bulb with a red bright bloom, keeping with our festive holiday spirit. So we're gonna put that in the center, and then we're gonna surround it by 6 of our paper whites, and they're gonna be beautiful, relatively tall bulbs as well that have a bunch of white flowers. So the good news is your pot is going to come pre-filled with PittMoss, our plentiful blend, which has organic fertilizer in it. So it really has everything you need to get you through this bloom. And it's going to come up filled just about this height, as you see here. It's also going to come sealed, and then your bulbs are going to come separately. Once you get those delivered to you, you can open the package and we'll show you how to get them planted. So we have our amaryllis bulb. We'll start with our big centerpiece, and it's really easy. All you have to do is dig and make a little hole. You could, of course, use gloves or tools, but I'll get right into it. PittMoss is actually relatively clean. The roots for an amaryllis really don't need to be that deep. They don't grow very substantially. And with bulbs like this, you can always have the shoulder open, so you can actually leave it so you're exposing the bottom of the bulb to open air. And once you have that in the center, we can go ahead and start to place our paper whites. Same deal, they want their shoulder exposed. They actually don't even have to go in as deep as the amaryllis. We can plant those really directly on top with just a little bit around the edges. So it's just a matter of digging in there a little bit and organizing your paper whites. And like I said, I personally think this is the best way to design the pot, but we encourage you to please get creative. Your paper whites now, they will bloom typically a little earlier than your amaryllis. So if you want to even time it as accurately as you can, of course nothing is precise when it comes to nature, you can always plant the paper whites maybe a week ahead of time and let them get going a little more, and then put your amaryllis in the middle. Like I said, the paper whites won't have like a ton of roots that you'll have to worry about disturbing to then implant your amaryllis bulb. All right, so now that we have it planted here, we are going to just give it a little bit of watering, not too much. These bulbs really don't require a ton of water. And then once we are done watering them, you can really let it dry out until you start seeing a little bit more significant growth, and then you can start giving it a little more water. Another tip is that these do like to be growing in sunnier places, so on a windowsill would be important. A lot of people here in the Northeast, if you have radiator heat, putting them on radiators so that heat kind of comes up and through the pot from the bottom. So that's always a good tip, but yes, always keep this in a sunny location. And since we can't really show you what this looks like right now, 4 to 6 weeks from now, we're gonna have a not live, but a feed on the product page, and we'll be adding new photos of this particular pot as it's growing. So at least 2 to 3 times a week, we'll be updating you with how our pot is progressing so you can follow along. All right, now that we have our planter planted, we are ready to enjoy. This could be either a centerpiece for you or a beautiful decoration on your buffet or tabletops. And this is also going to come beautifully wrapped. We have a beautiful design that we put together. It's going to come with some ornaments, some red ribbons, and look really, really pretty. So if you purchase this through the holiday season, you can feel really good about gifting it directly to somebody in your life, that special gardener, or somebody you really want to brighten up the winter months with some flowers. This copper pot also, we bought it copper because we didn't want it to just be used during the holidays. I think it's a beautiful pot that you can really show and display herbs and other plants throughout the year, so you can enjoy flowers and planting in your life for this holiday and many more to come.